another Shop My Stash. In this video, we're going to be doing my Shop My Stash for September 2023. And in our house, it is officially fall. Even though fall isn't technically until September 22nd, I think is the exact date. It's been fall in my household since August. We start fall and Halloween and all the spookiness early. In this video, we're going to be focused more on kind of more fall tones. I'm bringing in some pops of colors. I have some palettes that I know I'm definitely going to be pulling for this Shop My Stash. So we're going to start there and then move into everything else. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I did do a little Halloween decorating. I kind of wanted the background to fit the spooky time of the year, which I absolutely love. Let me go ahead and just show you that real quick, and then we'll get into the Shop My Stash. So over here, I have my Jack and Sally palettes. This little spell book box I got from the Dollar Tree. I have the Moonspell palette out here. I have another Jack and Sally palette. This one is Oogie Boogie. And then the cover for the Nomad Ghost Town USA palette, which I am loving. And then I put up some pumpkin lights that I got from the Dollar Tree. Thought maybe they would look cute in the background. And in the video that I filmed for that look, it actually does look good for the look that I'm wearing right now. The lights actually looked really good in the background. I have some other things that I just kind of stick up here when I'm filming that I put away when I'm not. My daughter got this from Walmart. I think this is so freaking cute. Got this from the Dollar Tree. That came from the Dollar Tree. Little pumpkin here. You can't actually see that in the background. Some of this may get moved around, but for now, this is just kind of what we're working with. And then I have a little potions bottle back here. So that is currently what my Halloween spooky background situation is looking like. Now let's jump into our Shop My Stash. The first thing we are going to do is the palettes. First, let me pull this mirror off of here so we can see what we're doing a little bit better. You guys, my fabric up here is so dirty. I mean, look at this. It gets dirty so easily. I got like foundation and concealer on it. I'm going to be switching this out. I have some fabric over here. I just need to cut it down to fit the top of this. But yeah, we are redoing this situation. All right, for the palettes. These are the ones that I pulled for the last Shop My Stash. All of these are going to be going back. The only one that I'm going to be keeping out is the Ghost Town USA. Obviously, because I just got this one and I'm still working with this one. I'm still putting looks together. This is the new one from Nomad. So this one we're obviously going to be keeping out. All the rest will be going back. The first one I pulled out for this last Shop My Stash, this was the Sigma Earthy. I'll be honest, I'm not really liking this one. I'm not too impressed. This will probably not stay in my collection at the end of the year. The Blue Moon from Colourpop. I pulled this one out because I wanted to do some kind of blue inspired looks for the summer, but also because I wanted to test the quality of this palette to see if it's still performing, and it is still performing. It is still beautiful. The Violet Voss Sun Kiss palette. So this was just a really pretty kind of a summer yellow pink lemonade kind of a color story. My favorite shade in this one is this shade right here, which is a really sparkly raspberry tone. It's so pretty. Then we have the 90s palette from BH Cosmetics. We're putting that one back. The It's a Move from Colourpop. I thought about possibly keeping this one out a little bit more because I didn't use it much. So let me debate. You know what? I think I am going to go ahead and keep this one out for another Shop My Stash. I may change my mind as we pull other palettes, but for now, I am going to go ahead and keep this one out. And then, of course, the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Sugar and Grunge. I really enjoyed working with this one. This is a 90s themed palette. This color story was freaking beautiful. I'm going to put these palettes to the side, and then we're going to pick out our new palettes for this Shop My Stash. So as I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to be picking out some fall tones. You know, it is September. I will be pulling out more like fall or more themed palettes in November, but fall though is kind of where I'm at right now. So I do want to pick some like maybe orangey warm tone palettes and have a couple from Nomad that I definitely want to pick out. The first one is this it? Yes, the Hudson Valley. This is the perfect fall color story. I mean, look at that. This was their fall palette from 2021 or 2022 rather, and this is stunning. Definitely going to pull this one. As you guys know, I like to pull 6 palettes, and with the 2 I have over there, that makes 3, so I can pull out 3 more. I do have the new Tarte palette coming, and I bought a couple of palettes from Revolution, so those will probably get brought into the mix as well because, you know, I'll be filming with those when they come in. Maybe this one from Udenzai. What do I think? You know what? No, we're not going to pull this one. This is the Freya palette, by the way. This one, I believe, has been discontinued. I don't even think this one is available anymore. I think I'm going to pull this one. This is America's Parks. Well, what am I thinking? There are greens and yellows. There's some purples in here. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to pull this one either. I don't know what it is. I'm very indecisive. Like, I know the tones that I'm going for, but I don't know what palettes I want to pull. I thought I had another Nomad palette that I wanted to pull out. You know, I think I'm going to pull a Blend Bunny palette. And see, we have the Dollhouse. And we have, hold on, what is it? The All Done Up. I think this is the one that I'm going to pull, the All Done Up. I apologize, guys. I don't know why I'm so indecisive right now. But yeah, this is the other one that we're going to pull here. So we're going to pull this one and this one. And I think that's going to be it for the shelf. I don't think there's anything else over here that I'm wanting to pull just yet. What is this one? Right here in the middle. That's a Colourpop palette. Okay, yeah, not that one. We're going to pull these two. Like I said, I do have a new Tarte palette coming and a couple of palettes from Revolution. Let's look in the drawer and see what we want to pull from over here. I picked up this palette. This is a Glam Light palette, the Hershey's Kisses Special Dark. I got this from TJ Maxx, I think is where I found it. It was on clearance for $6.99. It's a really beautiful, rich purple palette. Do I want to pull this one out? Actually, you know what? I think I am going to go ahead and pull this one. First, I was thinking I wasn't, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one. I would like to try it. I was hoping to find the other one. I've seen people find these palettes at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I was hoping to find the other one that was like the white chocolate kiss palette, but this is the only one that I saw when I went TJ Maxx to my store that day, but we're going to pull this one. And then that leaves one more palette, not counting the ones that are going to be coming in the mail. This is the Chipotle palette, you guys. That is so pretty. I'm actually considering pulling this one. We'll see. This is a maybe. Let me look at my other drawers real quick and see what's in there, and then we'll decide if we want to pull this one out or not. It's taking me longer to pull my palettes than it normally does. Give me a second to just kind of look through here and make a decision. I have a bunch of palettes I know that I want to pull when Halloween rolls around, but it's a little bit more difficult right now. You know what? We'll pull this one. This is the Fiery Mattes from BH or rather Beauty Bay. I'm actually wondering if I have enough shimmers between these palettes. Actually, you know what? I do. With the Nomad palette, we're good. So I think that's going to be it. Let me just check this last drawer just to be sure. Some things might change over the course of the month. We'll have to see. What about this one? This is the Spicy palette from Zoeva. The Spice of Life. This is a really pretty fall color story. We'll pull this one. I might pull this one next time. I think I am satisfied for now with the palettes that I have currently pulled. Are these going to fit in here? I might have to make some adjustments. I don't think this is going to fit in here. This is not going to fit in here. This one is so big, so I'm just going to sit it right there in the front for now. All right, now let's move on to this situation. Some of these products are going to stay out. Some of them are going to go back. So let's just kind of go through everything real quick. We'll talk about what's staying, what's going. The two powders that I pulled out were the Believe Beauty and the Retouch from Haley's. Both of these are going to go back. I'm also going to put back both of my primers. We pulled out the Essence Poreless Partner and then the No Pore from Airway Studio. I really love this one. All three foundations are going to go back. This one is from Be Pure. It is the Essentially Ageless. I got this one from the Dollar Tree, the CC Cream from Airway Studio. I have to admit, out of all of the base products that I've tried so far from the Airway Studio line, this one is my least favorite. I'm not really digging this one a whole lot. I have to kind of mix this one with something else for it to work for me. And then my Milani. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite foundations. Unfortunately discontinued. I'm almost out of the one from One Size over here that's in my Project Empties. This one right here, when I use this one up, I am going to go ahead and pull the Milani into my Project Empties, and only because it is discontinued. I absolutely love this foundation, but I can't get it again, and I've had this one for so long. I really do need to use it up. So once we finish that one, this one is going to go in the Project Empties, but for now we're going to put it back. Project Empties on this side, so everything over there is staying. I'm going to put back both of the concealers, we have the Pretty Fresh from Colourpop, and then the LYS. This one I didn't like when I first got it. I got this one, I think, from either Boxy Pop-Up or it came in a Boxy Charm. I honestly cannot remember, but this is the Triple Fix. I have actually used this one a lot this past month, and I really, really do like it. I used up the brow pencil that I pulled in for the last one. It was the Relove Brow Blade Pencil from Revolution. I love that one. So I went on ahead and I pulled in the Precision Brow, and then this one is the other one from Relove, the Power Brow. So these two are staying in here. I am putting back this liner from Estate. This one was okay. I felt like the pen, though, was a little bit thick, so it's kind of hard to get like a really good thin line and really get any real control with it, but it's a decent liner. Not one of my favorites by any means. Both mascaras are going to go back. This one I got from Temu. It is the 4D Lengthening Thick Curl Mascara. This one I do like. It's the brush that I like the most. It's one of those kind of rubber tip ones. It really helps to define the lashes and kind of comb through them and separate them. This one I did like. This one, however, I did not. This is the Eyelash from W7. I feel like this didn't really do anything. It has one of those big fluffy mascara wands, and I just feel like this didn't really do much of anything. I had to mix this one with one of my other mascaras for it to work like at all. This one from Relove, this is the Revolution Conceal and Define. It's a concealer. It's in C10. It's a little bit too light and a little too pink, but I was using it as a color corrector and I really did enjoy it for that. It worked really well as a color corrector. Both of the setting sprays we're going to be putting back. I pulled out my Pixie Hello Kitty. This is a decent spray. You mainly use this one for like, taking the powdery finish off of my makeup look. This is going to go back, as well as the No Filter from Colourpop. This one I freaking love. I feel like this one works just like the Urban Decay All Nighter. It really helps to set my makeup for the day, especially like in the summer months. Like it's been like super hot. This has been really, really nice. Now for this basket, let me move this. Actually, I'll just move the little garden over so we can see what we're doing over here. Pretty much everything in this basket is going to be going. I may keep one or two things, but we'll see as we go along. First, we have the Kiko Milano Dolce Diva highlighter. I kept this one in for 2 Shop My Stash rotations, and I'm really, really liking it. The Beauty Bay liquid blush. I don't know the shade, but this is really beautiful. This one from AOA Studio. This is the Venetian Romance bronzer in Canal. I love this one. It blends beautifully on the skin. Putting back our Bare Cheeks palette from Blend Bunny. I have really, really loved this one. I kept this out for 2 rotations as well. This one will definitely be coming back out probably next month. I may even pull this out throughout the month, if I want something from this palette. But I do want to give some of my other cheap products a little love, but this palette is stunning. I definitely want to get the other one, which is the Juicy Cheeks. We're going to put back the AOA Studio Hush Blush and Charm. I also kept this one out for 2 rotations. Same thing with this one is this from Kosas? Kosas? Ilia, not Kosas. This is the Multi-Stick in At Last. Really love this one. I liked that one so much that I went to Sephora and I got another shade. This one is in Dreamer. This one I have to say I didn't like as much as the At Last shade. I felt like this one I had to build up a lot more to really get any payoff on it. The shade is beautiful, but I just don't feel like it gave me the same payoff and finish and just satisfaction as the At Last shade did. It's a beautiful formula. This shade, though, in particular, I just didn't like as much. I am going to keep out the Amuse. This is the powder blush and Perfect Bliss. It's a perfect everyday blush. I didn't really get to use it much, though, so we're going to keep this one out. I'm going to put back my Juvia's Place loose highlighter. This one stayed out for 2 rotations. We're going to put back, this is the Beauty Bay highlighter in Aura. This is going to go back. This one right here, this is the BH Cosmetics Cream Bronzer in Summer Heat. This one I wasn't sure about. I thought it would be too dark for me. You can see how like deep it is in the pan. This only had 3 shades. It was like light, medium, and then went straight into deep. And so I wasn't sure, but I actually really like this one. I just take my little bronzer brush right there. I dip into it very lightly, dab it all over my forehead, and it just blends out to this beautiful, gorgeous bronzy finish. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised by how much I really like this one. Same thing with this one from Sephora. This is the bronze. When I first got this one, I wasn't sure about it either, but I've really been enjoying this one too. This one from Give. This has become one of my absolute favorite products in here. I definitely want to get some more shades of this. This is the Fill in Cheeky Amplifying Blush Duo in Flirty Talk. These shades just melt into the skin. When I say melt, I mean melt into the skin. They look beautiful. And then the LYS. This is the Higher Standard Cream Blush in Epic. Surprisingly, I didn't use this one as much as I thought I would. I love the tone, but I think I was pulling from the Blend Bunny palette a lot, so I didn't really use this one much, but I'm going to be pulling this one back in November for sure. So the only cheek product that I kept in here is the one from Amuse. All right, let's go ahead and start picking new products. Let me put these away first, and then we'll start picking new products. As always, we're going to pick out our foundations first, and I already know which ones I'm going to be pulling. The first one is going to be from Wet n Wild. This one is the Photo Focus. I haven't used this one in a while, but this is one of my favorites. This one is in Caramel, I think it is. This is the matte. We're going to be using this one. And then I'm also going to pull this one from Kimchi Chick. This is It's a Really Good Foundation, and I freaking love this one. It is a beautiful formula. So that's going to be our two foundations. Moving into primer, concealer, powder, all of that. As far as a color corrector, I am still trying to empty the one from Becca. Everything in here is like sticks and correctors. And do I want to use... You know what? I'll pull this one. Hold on. This one right here from e.l.f. This is the Camo Corrector. It's the peach one. It's not one of my favorites, but I would like to use it some more. All right, concealer. What do we want to do? This is always a dilemma for me because I have so many, but I know that I want to pull a drugstore. I'm going to pull the one from LA Colors. This one right here. This is the Ultimate Cover in Gold, and it's a beautiful concealer. Do I want to pull the Essentially Ageless from Be Pure? Maybe. Pretty sure some of these will be getting moved into my Project Empty at some point. Do I want to use a stick? You know what? I'm going to use a stick instead. And this is going to be this one from Sephora that I've been wanting to use for the longest. It is the Sephora Make No Mistake Foundation and Concealer Stick. This one is in 04 Oak. Ooh, it might be a little light, but we're going to try this. If it ends up being too light, then I'll just switch it out for something else. In fact, let me go ahead and pull the Ardell Camouflage just in case that one ends up being too light, and so I have options. Primer. I'm going to pull this one from Revolution. This is the Ultimate Base Eye Primer Medium. I got this out of an advent calendar. That's going to be our eyeshadow primer for the month. I was using the Milani the last time. I don't know. I know I picked this up because Emily Noel recommended it, but I don't really like it. I feel like my shadows stick whenever I use this one. They don't like glide over like my other primers. As far as primers, I'm going to pull this one. This is from AOA Studio. Wait, is this the one? Not this one. It is, hold on, it's over here. This is the one that I'm wanting to pull. From Anglet Color, this is the matte primer. I got this one from Temu. I've only used it once. I do want to try it some more, so we're going to pull this one. Everything kind of got a little wild. I always like to have like something specific for my pores. I'm going to pull this one from Hello Fab. No, we're not going to pull that one. We'll pull this one. This is the Essence Fix and Last from Essence. Hydrating Refreshing. Very, very similar to the one from e.l.f. So we'll pull this one. And the two powders I'm going to pull two. I'll pull this one from Revolution. This is the Medium Yellow Loose Setting Powder. I got this one. I think I picked this one from TJ Maxx, so we're going to try this one. And then the other one is going to be my Wet n Wild. I think it's in the back. Is it back here? There it is. I swear, you guys, for a second there, I was like, where did my powder go? Hold on, I have to like pull everything out here to reach it because it's way in the back. This is the one we're pulling. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Banana. We'll go ahead and pull setting spray while we're over here, and I'm going to pull the Kimchi Chick Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. And I want to pull one more. What do I want to pull? We'll pull this one from Sephora. This is the Makeup Setting Spray 18-hour wear. Now let's pull mascaras and liners. I apologize, guys, if this video is kind of going kind of long. I was a little bit indecisive where the eyeshadow palettes were concerned. For liner, let's pull this one from Revolution. This is from the Relove brand, the Slick Flick in Black. We'll try this one. For mascaras, I have these three that I got from Airway Studio a while ago. I haven't opened them yet because I still have some over here that I was kind of wanting to use. But I think I'm going to go ahead and pull these three. There are three different formulas. We have lengthening, we have curl, and then this one is volume. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull these. Do I want to pull another mascara just in case? No, I think that's going to be it. And I already have my brow, so we're good with this drawer. Let's move into highlighter. Ooh, Lord. So much to choose from. Once again, we're kind of staying with the warmer tones. I think I'm going to pull this one from Kiko Milano. This was from the holiday collection, like I think 2 or 3 years ago. Holiday Fable Divine Gold Highlighter and Enigmatic Bronze. Yeah, I think I'll pull that one. I think that'll be really pretty for some, like, you know, fall glow. I definitely want, like, warmer tones. Let me see. I think I may pull one of these from Nomad. This one is Palace Positano Sunrise. That's the pink one, not that one. Only thing about these highlighters I hate is this bulky packaging. I would love to see them do more highlighters again, but maybe in something a little, you know, less bulking, a little more sleek. Yeah. That's another pink one. One of these, okay, that one is purple. This one is Stockholm. No. These are more like, you know, spring tones or like even more for the holidays. That one's icy. This one is gold. Okay, we're indecisive again, girl. Get it together, girl. Get it together. I just noticed a lot of my highlighters are kind of like in similar tones. Let me pull one of the Kimchi Chicks. Yeah, we'll pull that one. The Kimchi Chick Thaler Glow in Aspen Glow. And that'll be it for powder highlighters. I definitely maybe want to pull a liquid or a cream. I don't have a whole lot of liquid creams as far as highlighters are concerned. Let's pull this one. This one is from Profusion. It's the Candlelight Ritual in Flare. This one was actually part of the Halloween collection from last year. Let's pick out our bronzers. We're going to pick out a powder and a cream. I'm kind of rotating out the powder ones here. Vacay. What have I not used recently? This one. This is the Beauty Bay in Caramel Powder Bronzer. Let's try that one. And then for creams, we're going to... This one is from Revolution. This is their Ultra Cream Bronzer. This is in medium. This one, well, the first time I used it, it was coming off kind of cool toned. I haven't actually used it on my face. I've only swatched it. I'm going to give this one a try. But just because, like I said, I think that one comes off a little more cool tone, we'll go ahead and we'll grab this one from Tower 28 as well. This is the Sculptino in Getty. So that way I have an option in case that one does pull more cool toned. Next, we're going to do blush, but I think I want to do a palette maybe. Let's see what we have in here. I may do a palette as well as some singles. All right, let me see real quick what's in here. Okay, this is the Beauty Baker highlighter palette. I'm not going to pull any highlighter palettes. I think with the loose ones, I have enough. Yeah, these are all highlighters. Oh, I just dug my nail into that shade. Eee! Oh, look what I did. See that, guys? I just dug my nail into that. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to pull a palette. I'm not really seeing anything in here that's just like standing out to me. So let's focus on singles instead. I am so sad that I just dug my nail into that shade. All right. Once again, we're sticking with those warmer fall tones. I think I'm going to pull this one. Is this the right shade? This might be the wrong one. That's the more pinky shade. This is the one that I wanted to pull. This is from Own's Eyes, the Flower Blusher in Water Lily. I think this is the one. Yeah, let's pull that one. We're also going to pull this one from Juvia's Place in Bella. I have not used this one in so long. This is the Beauty Bay Powder Blush in Coral. Do I want to pull this one? Actually, this is very similar to that one from GV's Place, so we're not going to pull that one. I am going to pull this one from e.l.f. This is Brick Red. It's very pretty. I have like a lot of like pinks. I kind of built up a lot of pink tones. We're going to do this one. This is from AOA Studio in Raku. Love this one. And then I think the rest are going to be cream blushes. I definitely have been wanting to pull out my Profusion ones. So we're going to pull out this one, which is Full Bloom in Rose Petal. I have a lot of like blushes and highlighters. I don't even know if they're all going to fit in there or not. I want to pull this one now. That's more of a cooler. I don't know. I'm not going to pull that one. I am going to pull this one from AOA Studio. This is the Liquid Blush. This is Redwood, so this one, Color Flush. I think I want to pull... We have Tower 28, and then we have Moira. Both of these are similar to each other. Like, these are almost exactly the same. You see that? The Moira is a little bit deeper. But I do have a similar shade with this, with the Profusion, so we're not going to pull those. These are... I'm not going to pull any of those. I want to pull... Hold on. I'm going to have to kind of pull them out to see what we have here. So, let's see what we have. Let me pull this one. This is from Tinkerbell, Colourpop, and Darling Super Shocks. And we'll pull this one, and that'll be all of my blushes. I pulled out quite a bit. This is everything that I pull from my Shop My Stash. As you can see, it is quite a bit. We're going to get ready to organize this. As I mentioned in the last video, I no longer pull lips, so this is going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and organize everything, and then I'll show you guys how it's looking once it's done. Looking at everything organized, I thought I had picked out a lot more products, but as you can see, it doesn't look like I picked out as much as I thought that I did. Over here, we have all of our base products, foundations, primers, powders, mascara liners, all that good stuff. We have our eyeshadow palettes, and then all of our face products, blusher, bronzer, highlighter. I thought I pulled out a lot more, but as you can see, everything fit in here nicely. As with every Shop My Stash, sometimes things may change. And like I said, I do have the Tarte palette and some other things that are going to be coming that will be added to this. So this is probably going to like be switched around as the month goes along. But that is going to be it for this Shop My Stash. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I like doing this type of thing because it really helps me to get use out of all of my makeup. Because, you know, when you are a beauty channel, you get a lot of makeup in, and it's hard to, you know, use everything. And so this way I can kind of give all of my products a little bit of love. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help with the channel. If you're new to the channel, you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It is absolutely free. I would love it if you consider joining my little family. Hit subscribe. Make sure you tap the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. You can also follow me on my other socials. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Be safe. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.